How can you describe a 10 for a project? I don't really feel like there is no specific criteria to judge a project. I think that every project is unique in its own matter and in its own fashion. And that's why I came to let you guys know that this project, A Happy Man by Dende, is a 10. It's a 10. It's nothing to argue about, bro. It's a 10. Alright, man, what's going on? It's your boy Poet Q back with another video, man. And if you haven't, make sure to go ahead and sub to the channel. And if you're new to the channel and you don't know who I am, pretty much all I do is music reviews. I do interviews with artists, man. I organize tournaments for artists to compete, and I make a network for artists to be able to communicate with other artists, producers, or whatever the fuck you are in the music industry, bro. So with that being said, this video is a spotlight of the week video, man. I want to take some time out and shout this artist out and their project out and just, you know what I'm saying, give them their flowers while they're here, man. So with that being said, the artist is Dende, a project called A Happy Man. This project is a fucking certified 10, bro. Alright, man, so I'm gonna kind of start off with just talking about the project in general, and how I feel about the project. I think that for the most part, I want to just kind of give this artist their flowers while we're here, man. So Dende, if you're listening, man, I really fuck with your project, bro. It really speaks to me. A lot of the stuff that you're talking about on the project are things that I'm currently going through, or things that I do feel myself, you know what I'm saying? Obviously I'm going to speak about the songs that I feel stand out most to me. Not going to go by numbers, but more so just based off of how I feel about each track just in general. I'm not going to do every track one by one, but I'm going to talk about the ones that I fuck with mostly, which is, I mean, it's a 10 out of 10 for me, but kind of starting off with Happy Man. The first song, I really feel like that song in itself is a really dope song, man. I think that it started the project off really well. I think that if you listen to it, even though it's really short, just with a minute and 2 seconds, I feel like you can kind of get an idea where this project is gonna go if you really tune into what it is that's being said. So, a really fucking solid intro, man. But for me, my standouts are Close to You, simply because I'm going through a breakup as well. One of the ones that, you know, you feel like, oh man, like we're done, but like, are we really done? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, we could probably give this another shot. You know what I'm saying? Now, let me call you at least. Let me talk to you a little bit. So, that was definitely one of my favorite songs. I feel like the production on this. Let me just take the time out to say this. The production on this project is subpar to none. I think that as far as the mixing goes, it's excellent. I think as far as the lyricism goes, I think it's excellent. I think the subject matter is probably one of my. This is. I really wish. You know what? It's still time. I can definitely put this in one of my top 10 projects for 2021, bro. Easily, easily, for sure. A Happy Man's Demons is another song that kind of really it talks to me more so than anything, because as I'm currently trying to grow within the music industry, there's part of me that doubts myself. You know, things that kind of just draw on me and make me feel like, okay, I want to make a real stride, but like not right now, just because I don't know if they're really gonna fuck with me like they think they're gonna fuck with me. And part of that, like, that thing in that mind that kind of holds you back, it's like your subconscious. But like, I feel like there's two, right? You have the it shows up in every cartoon show, but it's so weird. Like, you have the devil and you have the angel. I feel like this is like the devil part of your subconscious talking to you, but telling you like you can't do it. And I feel like you kind of got to listen to that angel a little bit more, but often not. Like, as a creator, you hear that devil a lot more because sometimes you don't really see the return on stuff that you want. So, kind of have that in the back of my mind. I fuck with the song a lot just because I feel like I understand where it's coming from. I empathize with what you're saying because I feel like a part of me is saying the same thing. Um, I Cried is another one. Anytime that an artist talks about, specifically males, black men specifically, anytime that they talk about crying or just really feeling their emotions generally, I typically fuck with it a lot more just because I understand what it feels like to feel like the stigma is saying you can't feel this emotion, you can't cry, you can't feel this. And I feel like it's really lame, but I feel like um the more artists talk about it, the more people like accept that it's really a reality that we have emotions too, and we're not just some kind of person who just goes to work and do X, Y, and Z. The more it'll become more accepted within the space, which it shouldn't just be accepted, it should be embraced, because I mean, at the end of the day, we're all human and we all have emotions. But just hearing that song, I really feel that song, and it's weird, bro, because it's like I've been hearing this a lot more from a lot of different artists, but the more I hear it, the more I appreciate it. The more, I mean, I already appreciated it, but the more I feel like, oh man, like It's a beautiful time, man. Musically, it's a beautiful time. I fuck with Wait a lot as well, man. I think that Wait is a really well written song. Say Something is another song that I think that this is probably one of the better songs on the project. One of the real big standouts for me as far as musically and sonically goes. I obviously don't have to speak too much on the song Dark Skin, man. I think that Dark Skin is an incredible song, bro. I think that obviously, anytime that we champion the melanin, man, I think that it's a dub in itself, man. I mean, obviously there's songs that could be written poorly and champion melanin, but I think that this is a really well written song, man. And then you have obviously the outro I Smile, which is I think the intro and the outro are pretty solid, you know what I'm saying? I think that they're really good for what the project is worth. And what the project offers, and I think that as long as you do that, I think that there's no way you can lose in that. But I think one of the most important things is that the transitions, like you can really feel the transitions that are happening. If, like from a happy man to a close to you, I didn't even realize that the song had changed until I looked at my phone and was like, oh shit, this isn't the intro. And anytime you do that, it's like a trance, bro. I think that that's always good, like because if you can keep me in a trance and make me feel like I'm listening to one long message, you won. Because at the end of the day, I'm drawn to whatever this is. So I think that this is a really, 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 really dope fucking project, man. I really think that this is a dope project, man. And I'm really happy to see what more comes from you as an artist. But more so than that, man, I really hope that this gets the acclaim that it deserves. Because at the end of the day, I feel like this is probably one of the better projects from 2021. And as I always do with any artist that I really fuck with, just because my mind is weird, I always put a comparison with who I feel like the artist closely resembles as far as music styles goes. So if you're a fan of this artist, and I definitely recommend that you check this project out. If you know who Smino is, I think that you should definitely check out Dende, bro, because their sounds they have similarities that he fits in that Smino Saba era. You know what I'm saying? Like that vibe, and that's probably like even more reason why I feel like I fuck with this on a different elevated level, because I feel like with those artists, subject matter is the pinnacle of who they are. So I think that there's a lot that can be taken from this. And with that being said, man, I'm probably gonna play one song, just kind of, you know what I'm saying, to give the vibes up, you know what I'm saying, to let you guys know how it feels to be, you know what I'm saying, listening to music that's like this, man.
What's a sad day to a happy man?
It's called A Happy Man's
Tell me you
Demons.
don't wanna fly if you don't got nowhere to land. But looking back at all my life, I ain't never been one to plan. Tell me if you understand. Show me what's a sad day to a happy man.
Yeah.
Cause I don't even really know. I never let myself feel happy long before. I mean, I have been happy.
And that's weird, right? I'm sorry, I want to cut the song, but I think that it's important to just say, like, really though, like, how long is a happy man happy for? Like, in my brain, I'll be happy for like a good amount of time, but like in my back of my mind, I know, like, bro, fuck, this not gonna last long, and I'm probably not gonna hit this high again. So like, I might as well go ahead and be sad, bro, and then just I take myself out of a happy place. You know what I'm saying? For no apparent reason. It's real self-sacrificial, but like I really understand it.
Happiness is all just for show. So tell me what's a sad day to a happy man. Cause I ain't even trying to fight it. But it seems like my demons get excited when I'm happy. Cause they
Yeah.
know the high I'm riding has to end it. When it does, it just be them giving sad days to a happy man.
Sad days to but because you know what the fuck's going on. That's so weird, bro. That's so weird. Mentally, that's a weird place to be in.
But what's a sad day to a happy man?
Everything. Nigga, you ugly. Nigga, you stupid. You think you hot shit. Boy, that's just your hubris. Bet not get
And
money.
and I don't want to obviously feed too much into this, but one of the big things that I kind of want to just leave this video off with is when you have shit like this, like where you're talking to yourself negatively, you gotta remember to just like, it's so important to talk to yourself positively, man. Like it's so important, because a lot of the times that we spend like just like with ourselves, we gotta make sure that if no one else is giving us love, that we are the root of the love that we're getting, that we're giving it to ourselves every day, man. And that's the most important thing on this fucking earth, man. And with that being said, I'm gonna pretty much wrap the video up. The only thing I want to say is, if you're an artist and you want to work with other artists, make sure that you reach out to me so I can hit you with the Discord link, so you can come kick it with engineers, producers, other artists, singers, all of the above, digital media, doesn't matter. We're all in there, man. Also, this Friday, July 9th, I am hosting a tournament. The series starts this Friday, man. So make sure you come out and support on my Twitch channel, man. It's gonna be real dope, real cool. And if you are a black business owner and you have ads, make sure to send them to me because I will be playing them during the stream. Also, last but not least, one of the most important things, if you fuck with me and you've made it this far, make sure to sub to the channel, man. Gotta get them subs up. And with that being said, peace.
They told me don't aim too high. Seeing is believing. I'm a dreamer, dreaming, dreaming.